Hey, David, this is on me if it fails, but I just want to bring something up. Don't blame Rico if this doesn't work. People of Detroit, don't blame Rico. You blame me. But why? I always feel like in this town, it's like a light show with a dog. Or if you have like a whistle and you distract the dog from looking in the direction they were looking at that squirrel or that deer or that other dog, and you go, oh, no, friend. No, friend. Here I am with a whistle and a hot dog for you. Like, why are we talking about new showers in a team plane when we don't have an effing third baseman? See, this is the light show. This is the dog whistle. The payroll is $30 million less than last year, according to Beanie. It's $50 million under being league average. And we're talking about nonsense. Oh, we're talking about showers. Jack Flaherty likes his shower. We're talking about a new team plane. Listen, no disrespect to the Tigers, but it's not like Major League where you were riding the bus with the axe dents in it. You know what we care about in Fanland? We don't care about showers. We don't care about a scoreboard. We don't care about a team plane. We care about players. Mm-hmm. And you know what we have? I'm still looking at Zach McKinstry. I still got Rico showing me video of Javi Baez swinging at pitches 4 feet outside the zone. And I said this yesterday, and it was a fart in the wind. I know no one's ready for baseball. I am. I love baseball. I'm excited to have it back. The idea that we have allowed, not me or Rico, but I'm saying at large, we've allowed Scott Harris and the Detroit Tigers to do largely nothing. Have all that money come off the payroll. And they've done some things I like. Let me be clear. Signing Colt Keith, great second baseman of the future. The president, he's going to break camp. We're happy with that. Love. I like Maeda as a back-end innings eater. Also fine. You can have Jack Flaherty. I don't want to get into that argument. He's just not the player he was. The point I'm making is this. There are still signature free agents out there. Now, do I advocate for doing something stupid? No. Let me be unequivocal when I say this to you. But you know what we haven't seen? A singular report of the Tigers at all this offseason. Calling on Blake Snell, calling on Matt Chapman, calling on Cody Bellinger, making a bold trade. None of it. None of it. So that's where when I hear Beanie's update, Rico, to me, it's a dog whistle. You're a dog lover. I'm a dog lover. What do you want to do with your dog when they're behaving badly? You want to do the art of distraction. I want to refocus you on me because you don't need to be looking over there. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a squirrel. Ah, that's a deer. Come to me. Hey, everybody. You don't need to ask the relevant questions like, why is Javi Baez still here? Or why do we not have a third baseman and the team is kind of open about it? Hey, how come we're not spending most of this cheddar on anything? No, look at me, brother. We got new bubble bats and we got a new team plane. DGAF. You can figure out what that means. You know what I want? I want an AL Central banner. Mm-hmm. I want to go to the playoffs for the first time in a decade. I want to do meaningful baseball radio shows for the first time in a decade.
True. But
it's a damn dog whistle.
Most of the reporters who are down in spring training, it's a fun time. The weather is nice. And you know what? If you're winning, then you're talking about players. You're talking about what the future is going to bring this season. But when you're not winning, Mike, here's your positive story. Because I know you guys want your positive stories. We got a new plane. Here's let's take a tour of the showers. And it's like, what? But
hey, I have an idea.
But
here's Zach McKinstry at third.
Because in the spring, people only want to hear good stuff about their baseball teams.
The good stuff is winning.
I totally get it. And I understand.
Believe me, I didn't sit here for a second, right? We made jokes in the summer. We were having fun before I left for Saratoga. You're like, Mike, throw $500 million at Ohtani. Well, we can't do tax deferments, but the point is, no one on this station has advocated for them to go silly season. But here's what I don't want to do. Don't say, well, you don't see team A, B, C, and D do it. I don't do radio in those towns. I don't care about those owners. I'm here with you guys every day. And all I'm telling you is, we sat here for years and talked about how bad money had to come off the books. We talked about how Cabrera's dead body had to fall off the books. We talked about how much money they would have to spend. Here's what Scott Harris has largely given us. First of all, he got razzle-dazzled at the deadline with Erod. He got bamboozled. That's a bad job by Scotty Harris.
I think we know what happened, but Then
we go into the offseason. Now, Maeda, I like. I have more faith in Maeda than maybe most. I think he's crafty. I think he's an innings eater. I'm good with Kenta Maeda. The Flaherty thing, you can keep it. And they didn't acquire a meaningful bat to save our life. Please don't sell me Mark Canha. Please. So I'm sitting here and I'm going, Torque has got some hope again. We know Cole Keith is going to have a lot of buzz. We like what Riley Green does. Obviously needs to get better. There's legitimate optimism from me. I think they can contend to win this thing. What I don't need is a dog whistle. Hey, I need a third baseman. Let me tell you about our new nacho plate.
Because if not, you're going to end up asking the tough questions that they don't want to answer right now because they can't answer right now.
And again, if you called up and you asked about, let's say you don't love Matt Chapman, and you think last year it was more than just the injury, you think he's declining. I'm not asking you to, no one is sitting here saying give Matt Chapman $150 million. It's not going to happen. But what I don't understand is for a guy who's a Gold Glove third baseman, who can probably come in here and hit 25-plus home runs and be about a 775 to 800 OPS, how does that not make me better and get me closer to winning this division?
That's better than most of the players on your team in terms of batting.
Hey, Kenny, where were they in offense last year? I know the answer, 28th.
Everybody on this team. I mean, Torque hit 31. Beyond that, nobody else. I mean, I'm more on the Cody Bellinger side of things. Because you can take
plays
Torque.
The outfield.
He plays the outfield. You can switch Torque in and out of DH if you don't want him playing there every single day.
Yeah.
And he hit 31 home runs, 887 OPS last year. That's better than everybody on your team.
Now, again, Boris may want something ridiculous. So I think I've been very fair.
I just want to hear that they reached out to the guy.
That's it. It's almost like if all of us went out and it's like, Kenny, whether she gave you her number or not, did you ask? And then we buy Kenny around after he got rejected.
Yeah, you ain't got it.
Good for you. You tried, buddy. Let me tell you about our new team plane. But did you try? I'm amazed that look, we've been very patient here, and it's been a brutal rebuild. Rico may laugh at me, or you, the listener, may laugh when I say I think they can win this division. I'm just so bummed out that they really didn't do anything. When you look at the big picture, you cannot sell me Canha, Maeda, and Flaherty as what I got for Erod going bye-bye and Cabrera's dead body off the books. Oh, and I'm still looking at Javi Baez. And I got to great, new showers. Hey.
Yeah, I was very disappointed.
Hey, Tommy Cutlets with your new showers right here. I mean, come on.
New TVs in the concourse, Mike. What are you talking about?
Right. We finally got rid of the tube TVs.
You know what?
You're missing the point here. They got better water pressure. They're going to play better.
You're right. And there's new team-issued loofahs for everybody.
To go with the new jerseys. Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy, those are. Hey, people, by the way, if you were thinking of buying your kid a new jersey, God help you. You got to go and get one of the Nike ones from last year. These new ones, they look like the knockoffs from eBay.
Yeah, the Fanatics ones, they're terrible.
Nice screen printing.
Right, well, basically, you got to check the spelling of the team and the last name on the back to make sure you didn't get it from the local gas station.
Yeah, because they screen printed it. The Verlander, it covers both his ass cheeks. The V starts on the left cheek and the R's on the right. Yeah. It's a big horseshoe.
Yeah, I was disappointed. I thought the winter meetings was going to bring something. Now, I know, because I'm like, okay, Harris is going to really impress. He dropped the ball at the trade deadline.
Oh, he got bamboozled.
So winter meetings. You still got
And again,
nothing.
I have not taken a negative approach. I just told you, I thought the Maeda signing was crafty. I like it. All right, but we talked about this lineup. You know what's interesting, fellas? Maybe the way to do this is this, because I know there aren't 10 Tiger fans who care or maybe even know who Matt Chapman is. The point I'm making, who needs to make a move more? Scott Harris or Brad Holmes? Look, Brad Holmes has foreshadowed there may not be a big move. But the Lions are what we deem to be Super Bowl ready. The Tigers, it's a 10-year dark period in this franchise's history where this division is so soft, it is so available. It's ripe for the taking. And I think if you added a bat, it would quantum leap this offense and help the young kids. And it would be, and look, Lord knows you got a couple of holes in the order. I don't need to point them out. Who needs to make the move more? 248-539-9797. Maybe if I play it that way, we'll get to have a little fun. You want to think about your answer?
I do. I'll give it to you next.